My name is Karen. I'm one half of Kiora Creations, and welcome to my weekly update. I should say our weekly update, but the other half won't appear on camera. So at this stage, it's just me. So it's my update, although I'll throw in some of his stuff whenever we've got an update about whatever he's up to as well. Now, first of all, thank you to everyone who watched my video last week. I really do appreciate the fact that you did watch it. I hope it's something that you do like, and welcome to anybody who's just found us. Please take the time to have a bit of a watch and see if you do like it. If you do like it, thank you. If not, can you just give me a go and see if you will like it? That sounds funny, but I'm just asking if you can give me a go. Anyway, I had great intentions this past week. I've been on school holidays for the past fortnight. School goes back here in Tasmania next week, so I am back to work. But yes, for the past fortnight, I've had all these grand plans. Guess what? Only part of them got done. Now, for the last week, well and truly, only part of them got done. As I said, I wanted to market prep. Well, that didn't happen because we opened up our storage container and we had to get some things out of that. We've sold something out of it, so I had to get that out of storage. And in the process, we got some other things out, so I've been going through those things. Why have I got stuff in storage? Who knows? We bought this house nearly 5 years ago. We've been living here on and off for those past 5 years. We've been back for just on 1 year, and so much has happened in that 1 year. We just haven't had time to empty out the container, and we had grand plans of doing it, but hubby had an accident, so we had to put that on hold. He is now good, so we went to the storage container and we got some things out. We got out our TV unit. Yay! We got out some pictures that I can hang on the wall, just some bits and pieces that we needed to clean up. So hence that's top priority over doing any of my market prep. But just the same, I got a little bit done. So just to fill you in on where we're up to with what I've done, I finished off a beanie. Now, this is a double knit beanie, and the pattern is from Passionate Kelsey. Now, she is on YouTube. A lot of people have heard about her. I think she's self-explanatory. Great tutorial. I love making these double knit beanies, and they sell out so quickly on my market stall that, in fact, I am sold out. I think we've got a total of 5 beanies now. Nowhere near enough for our winter markets coming up, but it's a start. As I said, free tutorial on YouTube. Very simple. Circular knit, 56 stitches, knit one, purl one until it measures 11.5 inches, decrease, close at the top and fold up the brim. So simple. I always do double knit with these. I use a variegated yarn and then a plain yarn. So that's how I got that. So that brings my double knit beanies to 3, but beanie total to 5. So it's a start. Not enough, but it's a start. Now onto my plushies. First little plushie I made was Mew. Now he's a Pokemon character. She's a Pokemon character. Never in my life have I attempted anything like this. I absolutely loved making it this. The pattern was so simple. Now it's a pattern from Beck Made Studio. It's a paid pattern on Etsy. You make the tail in a tube, put a pipe cleaner up it so that you can bend it, shape it, whatever you like. It's done in the round from the bottom up with bubble stitches and decrease, increase for the head. The ears, you have 2 choices. You can either do a bubble ear or you can do the pointed ones. I chose the pointed ones. Love it just the way it is. Now, as I said, first time I've ever made anything like this. Thoroughly recommend the pattern, and I loved making it. Even so, I want to make more of the Pokemon characters. Hopefully, I can get in and make some more before the next market, but I don't have enough of the 14mm eyes, and the chances of me getting to a spotlight won't be until Friday, and I can't order anything because it also won't be here in time. Which brings me to another thing while I think of it. Where does everybody get their eyes from? Um, I'm all new to this, making plushies. So where do you get your eyes from? I have bought some off Temu. Are they good enough to use? Where does other people buy their eyes from? Otherwise, I've only got Spotlight to pick and choose from, and we all know what Spotlight's like. So comment down below, please. Where do you get your eyes from? Really, really want to know. Now, the other thing that I make, and I love making them, is the chicken, and it's a Southern Gals crochet pattern. Very first pattern I ever bought it off Etsy, and I just love it. I don't double yarn like she does, but my chickens, I feel, come out just beautifully. So that's my white one. That's my little black speckled. And somebody said to me, make a pink one. It'll sell. So I've made a pink one. Not real sure how it's going to go. I personally prefer, I'm just going to put that one down because, as I said, pink's pink. I prefer the chicken colours, but getting the yarn in chicken colours is now becoming harder, but I still keep looking. I can make some white ones. I've still got a little bit of my black and white. I've got some reddish brown that I can make some. So I've still got all that. To give you an idea on size, for me, that's my mobile phone. So about mobile phone size. I love it. I love my chicken making. As for me, I actually hate chickens, but I love this pattern. It's awesome. So Southern Gals Crochet. Now I'll just be back. I forgot to show you size-wise of little Mew. So as you can see, he is a little tiny one, but that's okay because I don't actually have anything this size, and I just think they're a good size for kids. But I've heard Pokemon is a hit at the moment through different people, and I thought, well, why not give it a go? I've got other Pokemon characters to make. I've just got to see if I've got the yarn, and of course I'm running out of eyes, which is a big issue for me. Now, the other thing, as I said, I'm only one half of Kiora Creations. So the other half is my husband. He does horseshoe art. Now, this past week, we have sold 7 of our coat hooks that have gone to America. For some reason, our coat hooks are loved by everyone. We sell so many of them to America and England. Now, I'll just show you what it's like from the front. That's what it looks like. From the side, it's just a hook. So he uses one horseshoe there, and that's just half of a horseshoe there, welded on there and painted. Black is the most popular colour, although we do have other colours available. We've got a pink, a lilac, a green. We've also got a gold marbling effect one as well that has gone over the black, and we also have a white marble effect that goes over the black. If you are interested in any of those, just go to our Etsy page and check them out. But good week last week. 7 of these have gone to the United States. We're very appreciative of people that buy them, obviously, but wow, it just blows our mind that our stuff is going to the United States. Now, another thing that I do is I like to keep my yarn, as you can see up there, the tags that go around the yarn. I do it every year. I keep a record of it. I have kept a record up until now. So just to give you a bit of a recap, I'm just looking at my phone. I used 8 skeins in January, 4 in February, and 11 in March. So I thought I'd get on here and I would show you April's yarn usage. So to start off with, we had 1 Motivera blankie, 1 big twist, 1 yarn, soft and cozy. Don't know the brand name. It's just out of my box of yarn. Now, I use those two together to get my beanies. So that big twist made 3 beanies along with matching it with another yarn. Thank goodness I finished another yarn because my acrylic yarn is huge. I also had 2 of these Portercraft blanket chenilles. Now, I do have a few of these skeins here because I can get these quite readily. So I used 2 of those. So for the month of April, a dismal of only 5. But having said that, I have been buying mill ends, and I have heaps of mill ends that I've got here. I think with all my mill ends, I probably used, I don't know, maybe 2 bags of mill ends. So, and of course, as we know, the mill ends are from Spotlight here in Australia. They don't have tags around them, so it's very hard to show what I've used, but I know my yarn stash has gone down in making some of my plushies. So I have used a little bit of yarn, and as we know, the usage of blanket yarn and chenille yarn, you might not use it all in one go, but then you catch up further down the track. So only 5 I can record this month as usage. Now, that is it. I haven't done anything else. As I said, school goes back next week, so I'm back to work. But hopefully I can get some more knitting and crochet done. I really want to focus on crocheting more plushies. I want to get my chicken stock up because I think I've only got 5 and I really want 10 chickens all in total. Want to try and make up another Mew and maybe have a go at a Pikachu. I would like to try anyway. And who knows what else I can achieve in the week. I won't be moving furniture around. That is it. I don't tackle those jobs when I've got markets or working. It's just too much to do. So hopefully I can get a bit more done this coming week. Now, as I said, I do have a market next Saturday and Sunday. Not real sure when I'll post, but I'm going to try and do a bit of a market recap for what these country markets are like for you. They're nothing crazy. We don't make a lot of money, but I will do a recap to give you some idea of what we sell at these markets. So if you've gotten this far into watching this video, thank you very much. I really appreciate the time that you've taken to watch me. If you feel that this is something that you want to continue watching, hit the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up so that, as they say, the algorithms work. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Have a great week. Bye, everybody.